what I'm going to ask you is, what can you do to get us out of the car-centric thinking in downtown? And more than that, how do you propose getting short hop transportation available downtown so that people can leave their cars at the outside and get anywhere they want to go?
And solves your parking problems. Councilman, we're going to start with you.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I'm very honored that this past year I was named the Elected Official of the Year by Streets blog, which is a blog dedicated to promoting complete streets. And I think they did that because of the work we've been doing in a number of areas in my council district. Like I said, we are the area we first and challenged the Department of Transportation to do parklets, to do green bike lanes, to do bike corrals. And the idea behind this is that you not only support better transportation, but like I said earlier, you bring business development, you bring more safety. And here in downtown, as you mentioned, we need to do more of it. On Broadway, we have our largest road diet in the city of LA. Again, my office challenging what it has been the normal standard in the city, where we extended the sidewalks, took out 2 lanes of traffic, put more street furniture, and that is part of our Bringing Back Broadway initiative, where we want to create a plaza-like environment here on Broadway with these beautiful theaters open up to the public, as we did with our Night Out on Broadway. We opened up 7 of these beautiful theaters for the first time in a very long time. And the streetcar that I've been promoting will help us park cars in the periphery. We could take the streetcar all around downtown.
Get to that. Supervisor, you're next.
Well, again, with regard to the whole issue of trying to incorporate everyone in these issues, it isn't just about bikes and it isn't just about pedestrians. It's about bringing safety as we move about all the way through. I have been a little bit nervous as to how it's moving forward. I certainly wouldn't take pride of having the kind of bike lanes that many times did not incorporate the voices of the community, not incorporating and having a stake in them. I think if you're going to create the kind of changes that you want to bring, you incorporate the entire community. Find those ways that we can make transportation work for everyone, find those ways where pedestrians have access as well, and certainly find a way that we can make sure we're getting people onto bikes that can get onto bikes and that they're traveling safely through our streets. So it's a combination of doing all of those things in a smart fashion, in a responsive fashion, and making sure you incorporate all the people. Right now there's a war with many people on the various emotions about whether we should have it or not. Bringing people in, planning with them, working with them is the way you solve these issues.
Ms. Diaz?
I believe that in regards to the bike lanes, I've heard both that they're positive and they're negative. And the negative part was that the people were kept out of the process. I'm a bike rider. I'm a health advocate. I believe we need to start getting out of our cars and we need to start moving and taking care of our health, whether it's housing, transportation, or bike lanes. Again, it goes back to being inclusive and to engage the constituents in the process. So together we can do this, but again, it's going to have to take a group effort and input from each district and what their needs are as it pertains to public safety and transportation, and making it more feasible for all ages.